Hello friends, welcome to my channel InfoThink, Banking and Financial Awareness YouTube channel. In today's session, I am giving weekly updates from 20th April to 26th April. So these updates will be useful for your upcoming examinations, IBPS, RBI, SBI, LIC and other bank promotion exams also. So don't miss to watch friends, watch full video and drop your doubts, comments in comment section. So let's move without late. Please subscribe InfoThink YouTube channel, press the bell icon and never miss any update. If already subscribed, please like, share, comment our videos. It really motivates us. Students, here I am reading first question in this session. Which bank has launched voice banking services on Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant for their customers? So here the answer is ICICI Bank. So recently ICICI Bank using AI powered technology in this bank in field of customer service. So they recently launched multi-channel chatbot, that is iPal. So it is developed by the world's two most popular voice assistant apps, that Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant. So using this iPal to enable its retail bank customers to undertake an array of any banking services with just a simple voice command. So by giving voice command, ICICI Bank customers will get to know their balance inquiries and their transaction details and their credit card due dates, and also they can inquire about bank's products. So the answer is here ICICI Bank. We'll come to the static part of this question. The headquarters of ICICI Bank is Mumbai and MD and CEO of the ICICI Bank is Sandeep Bhakti. Here the answer is ICICI Bank. Now we'll move to next question. Rupees dash crore of liquidity will be granted by RBI to corporate sectors as per the 3-month moratorium plan, 3-month EMI moratorium plan. So here the answer is 2.1 lakh crore. So you already knew about this COVID. Due to COVID-19, RBI has implemented this 3-month EMI moratorium plan. So the Reserve Bank of India has announced a moratorium in which the bank will provide 2.1 lakh crores liquidity to corporate sectors who are ready to avail this offer. Friends, you can follow our channel on social platforms like Telegram and Facebook apps. These links given in description. Here reading fourth question. NABARD has extended financial support up to 42,313 crore rupees towards which sector? So here the answer is towards building a rural infrastructure. So in the last 5 years, NABARD has disbursed around 1.998 lakh crore. So 1.98 lakh crores, almost 2 lakh crores towards rural development. So now this time due to COVID pandemic, so the NABARD has decided to extend its financial support to build rural infrastructure. So the amount is 42,313 crores. So here the answer is building rural infrastructure. Now fifth question. Which largest software company is selected by Israel to launch its first digital bank? So here the answer is TCS, Tata Consultancy Services. So the Israel Ministry of Finance has recently selected our TCS to transform its banking sector to digital by 2021. So digital means this fully digital bank which will have no physical branches and it will provide banking services like credit and deposits, loans, account management, securities, so without physical presence. So for choosing this technology, for developing this technology, the Israel country selected our Indian software company TCS. At present, our TCS providing banks. It is a global banking platform, BANCS. So they are providing banking solution. That software name is Banks. So here the answer is TCS. Now sixth one, RBI, Reserve Bank of India allows banks to issue electronic cards for dash accounts. So recently Reserve Bank of India has granted permission to all banks to issue electronic cards to national persons having overdraft accounts. So here the answer is overdraft accounts that are only in nature of personal loan. So without any specific end user restrictions. So here the answer is electronic cards for overdraft accounts. Now the eighth question, how much financial support Sri Lanka to receive from Reserve Bank of India? So here the answer is $400 million. So recently the agreement is signed to boost Sri Lanka's foreign reserves as the country which is badly hit by the COVID-19 pandemic. So due to COVID-19 pandemic, the Sri Lankan foreign currency was hit badly. So due to this COVID-19, the RBI has and Sri Lanka both are made an agreement. It is a bilateral currency swap arrangement. So the worth of this arrangement is $400 million. So the cabinet has approved, Sri Lankan cabinet has approved. So the Sri Lankan Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa, he approved this bilateral currency swap. So here the answer is $400 million. Here when it comes to the static question, Sri Lankan currency. So Sri Lankan currency, Sri Lankan rupee. Now ninth question is, Dash Small Finance Bank launches self FD and self savings account. So recently one small finance bank of India has launched self FD and self savings account. Here the answer is Equitas Small Finance Bank. So Equitas Small Finance Bank expanded its digital bank services by launching self-fixed deposits and self-savings accounts. So customer can open this self-fixed deposit online for the value of up to 90,000 by providing their Aadhaar and PAN. So they are giving per annum interest 7.75% on this FD. So when it comes to the self-saving, so self-saving account, it is a digital bank account and can be opened with interactive video form by registering one's Aadhaar number, PAN and basic details with 7.5% interest rate also they are giving, and there is no minimum balance also, no need to maintain balance. So here the answer is Equitas Small Finance Bank providing these two facilities for to their customers. So it is a self FD and self saving bank accounts. So the headquarters of Equitas Small Finance Bank is Chennai, and the present MD and CEO of this Equitas Small Finance Bank, his name is Vasudevan PN. Here two static questions are there. The headquarters of Equitas Small Finance Bank is Chennai, and the MD and CEO of Equitas Small Finance Bank is Vasudevan PN. Now here the 11th question is, the new CEO of Huawei Telecommunications India. So here the answer is David Lee. So David Lee is appointed by Huawei Telecommunications India as its CEO. So the present CEO of Huawei Technologies name is David Lee. So he replaced by Jay Chen. Jay Chen, he promoted to handle the Asian Pacific level business role. So after that, David Lee he became the CEO of Huawei Technologies. So he is serving as the CEO of Huawei Cambodia. Before turning to India, he is working with this company as a CEO in Cambodia country. So with this new role, so he became CEO of White Telecommunications India. Here the answer is David Lee. Now it's the 14th question. Caladium Investments Pty Limited, backed by Singapore's Sovereign Wealth Fund GIC, has raised stake in which Indian bank by 1.1% to 4.49%? So here the answer is Bandhan Bank. So Singapore's Caladium Investment has raised its stake in Bandhan Bank by 1.1% from 3.39%. So to 4.49%. So Caladium Investment Pty Limited will now hold around 7.2 crores of shares of Bandhan Bank. So this Caladium Investment Company raised its stake in our Indian bank, Bandhan Bank. So present Bandhan Bank headquarters, it is Kolkata based private sector bank. So it is in West Bengal. So present MD CEO of Bandhan Bank, Chandrasekhar Ghosh. So Bandhan Bank is the answer here. The 16th question is Kotak Mahindra Bank announced rupees how much crore share sale through fresh issue. So here the answer is 7500 crores. So Kotak Mahindra board has approved a proposal to raise the capital through issuing a fresh shares. So that value will be around 7500 crores. So after raising the 7500 crores, the promoters stake in the bank will fall from 30% to 29%. So here the answer is 7500 crores. Now the 18th question, which country banks topped among largest global banks according to annual global bank ranking series which was published by S&P Global Market Intelligence. So which country banks are top among largest global banks? The answer is our China's top 4 banks. Those are Industrial and Commercial Bank of China and China Construction Bank of Corporation and Agriculture Bank of China and Bank of China. So these are the 4 big banks in China. These 4 big banks are the top banks in global markets. This report is provided by S&P Global Market Intelligence. So the Chinese institutions continue to dominate world's biggest banks for the 5th consecutive year. So despite this COVID-19 pandemic, still these banks are leading as the biggest banks in the world according to the annual global bank ranking series published by our S&P Global Market Intelligence. So the report said that 1/5 of the top 100 banks are headquarters in China and collectively reported around 25.8 trillion US dollars in an assets. Such a big banks having in China. So the answer is China's 4 banks. That 4 banks names are Industrial and Commercial Bank of China and China Construction Bank Corporation and Agriculture Bank of China, and the last 4th one is Bank of China. Now the last question in this session, the RBI provided a special facility of 15,000 crores to SIDBI for providing liquidity support to which sector? So here the question is RBI providing liquidity support to which sector? So RBI providing 15,000 crore finance support to MSME sector through banks and NBFC and MFIs. So here the answer is MSME sector.